if it is 69-51, and we're now joined by Coach Graves. Coach Graves.
Yeah.
I can almost play the record of the competition that we played thus far in this season. Another quality basketball team that you were able to weather the storm against.
Absolutely. Scott County has an unbelievable team, man. They got a great senior class and some young guys that go with them. They're an outstanding team. That's what I told our guys. Offensively, they're as good as anybody skill-wise and what they're able to do with their action. And so, it's a heck of an early win for us.
Yes.
Keyword early there.
Yes.
We got a long way to go, but I told the guys I was super proud of them and how we competed on the defensive end tonight.
I told Mike the first half they shot 5 threes, but our team defense down here, a half-court defense, was the best I've seen all year.
Oh, I would have to agree.
I mean,
it was fantastic.
Played. I mean, they got some free throws.
Yeah.
But 5 threes, and 2 or 3 of them were on fast breaks.
Yeah.
But when we stopped and played defense, they got a couple of rebounds on the end of a quarter. But outside of that, man, you were in people's face.
Yeah.
And that was our discussion on air throughout the game. Despite our early Peyton and Dayton both being red hot from three-point line.
Yeah. That helps.
We developed a bit of a cushion, but we could never get comfortable with a lead on this squad that would not give it up.
No, they don't quit. That was one thing that kept ringing in my mind because they were up 14-15 against Campbell County. And Campbell County came back, and they were down that much, too, in that game, and they came back. Campbell County jumped on them early, and Scott came back, and then Scott got up big. And so I knew, you can't take a play off with those guys. They're too talented, too good of a team.
Not with Washam and Lloyd. That's 2 pretty good players.
Oh, man, Lloyd's a stud.
Lloyd scares me to death.
Holy crap, Washam was hot as fire tonight.
Yeah.
Hot as fire.
He had 5.
And that was the key that Dennis was talking about.
Yeah.
Whoever had that assignment did a pretty good job despite his 21 points.
Yeah.
We did a pretty good job on him anyway. And some nights you just tip your hat and let the big dog get his.
Yeah, so, for sure.
But again, you just can plug in so many. Much like Coach Abernathy with the girls. You have that ability too.
Yes.
And with Antoine, and I know you weren't counting on him getting himself in some foul trouble and just really not seeing it, but he came in that fourth quarter and played that fourth quarter with 4 fouls that
played good.
Yeah.
Really helped.
Yeah.
We thought Gage Bingham's steal right before the half was such an inspiration to play second half.
So Gage Bingham, Bryson Costner, and Javen Ramsey, those are what we call dogs.
Yeah.
They're just going to dog you and make your life miserable. And when you're lucky to have one of those nowadays.
You got 3.
And I've got 3 of them. I'm blessed. There's no doubt to have those 3.
Sick 'em.
I told Bryce's daddy, I said, I know you throw the ball on the floor, your son's going after it. And I said, it just happens that way.
And they're dogs, but they're great teammates because they do all that dirty work and guard the other guys, and they rebound well for guards, but and don't get to score it much and don't care. And that's what's special about this group.
It's because you see all the assists down on the block.
Yep.
That's an unselfish team.
Oh, yeah.
And today's world, and I'm not being critical, but in today's world, rebounding is hand-to-hand combat.
It is.
And
it is.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
And even if you rebound it clean, somebody's coming.
Yes.
And sometimes it's 2 or 3 coming.
Yep.
So you got to be able to get rid of it and move on.
Scott County people turned around and said, we'll see you in January. And said, we had it's the worst officiating we've saw all year. I said, well, we had 5 fouls for the whole game down at Polk County. You should have come down yonder.
I just want to say something while you're on that subject. The folks that sat in front of us here talked to us all night.
Yes.
And they were as kind and nice as they can be.
And Lloyd's parents was 2 of them.
Right. And they turned around and said, we hope we didn't act up too much. No, you all are wonderful. Because
Lloyd is a stud, let me say that.
Because
He's a stud.
They were wonderful
He's a
tonight.
Stud.
Coach, it doesn't let up another 3-game week next week.
Yeah.
As we travel over to Oliver Springs.
What Doofus done on the scheduling for us? Good grief.
Had to be Abernathy, right?
No. No, you're looking at him.
Well, Chip Lynn likes 3 games per week.
I think it's good
Before
to play
Christmas.
them before Christmas
Early,
because
yes.
it gets you tuned up for that.
I agree. That is a great point, Chip.
You can instead of your 7 or 8 deep, you can go 9 or 10 because some of them don't matter.
For sure.
Well, I just sit around all day and get my game face on, and so if it's 3 days a week, that's what I have to do, right?
Well, we just got one because Wiley's got 2 away.
Wiley will catch your action as you travel over to Oliver Springs. And by the way, the boys were leading Cosby in the second half up there tonight.
Yeah.
Really the only game of inners that we had to check on. And then Tuesday night and Friday night of next week, we'll be here on Tuesday, Sequoia on Friday. 2 district games that you get an early taste.
Alcoa is Tuesday.
Alcoa's
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is that back-to-back state champions they were?
They've won 2 of the last 3.
2 out of the 3.
They lost last year, but they won the 2 years before that in AA.
You have a scouting report on Sequoia.
Yes. So Sequoia he's going to play anywhere from 11 to 14 guys from what I've seen in the one film. They're going to be scrappy. They're going to play hard. That's just the way Coach Bailey demands it.
Yeah.
And so we've got to match that intensity. And you know, I know all too well from my 2 years of experience there as their coach that the Chop House is a tough place to play.
Right.
And I must say it's even tougher when you are not from the Chop House.
Right.
So
you don't use that association anymore.
Yes, it's very different.
That helps
from what we see
for them. And
then
Bailey, him and Ryan played at Hiawassee together.
Yes, he does a great job.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And then Tuesday, a lot of people haven't seen Alcoa, but I'll tell you this, they are very good at basketball and they're very athletic.
Absolutely.
We will have our hands full. They had a young man who's a really good basketball player that's been hurt from football, so I don't know if he'll get to play. But the Dean kid, he's been offered by Duke in football. I'm sorry, unbelievable athlete. They have all kinds of athletes to go with him and great basketball players. So it'd be a great challenge for us in our first district game. And then, I mean, we know you go to Oliver Springs.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say we need to remind folks that girls game starts at 6:30 and 8.
We're at 8. Yeah.
So we'll be on the air at 6:15. So just adjust your mental clock for that because we'll be 30 minutes later. They're still on the old schedule.
Okay. Yeah.
Very good. Well, it doesn't get any easier for Coach Josh Graves and these Loudon Redskins as they pull out a hard-fought battle, 69-51, but not indicative of the tough contest that they
I think we played a whole lot better defense than what they did. Held them down.
So
I was very proud of our defense today.
Coach Graves will get a Friday night off, and it may be the last Friday night till about February or March.
Believe it or not, I'm going to go watch a basketball game.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to wait till Saturday to go watch.
I just can't get away from it, Mike.
I understand.
I can't get away from it.
Coach Josh Graves